Welcome to Hell, the podcast for sinners, with me, Dane, tablecloth jumper Buckley.
And me, Daniel, pretending to be mask in a sports jumper Fox. For our audio listeners, which is most of you. Actually, if you're on Spotify, you can just watch the video, by the way.
Yeah,
Click on
don't
open
be lazy.
it up. Watch us.
Clock over to...
Don't like how we look, do you? Dane is wearing a beautiful, would we call that linen?
Yes.
Linen shirt.
Yes.
Summery. Sort of Cuban collar, I think.
Okay, I went Midsommar.
Cuban collar.
Oh, Cuban collar. Okay,
and then a beautiful sort of like cottage tablecloth floral pattern on the kind of lapel to breast decolletage area.
That's been said about me naked and clothed.
Yes, which I've nicknamed Dane's beautiful tablecloth shirt.
Did you just get that out of thin air, all of that rhetoric?
Well, I didn't write it down before we came on.
No, that's great.
I didn't script it.
You should be on the red carpet.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, the top was blue, but you're like, boom.
I'll walk people through what everyone's wearing.
Decollage.
And I'm wearing sort of a sort of Scandi sport twink jumper that is kind of imitating a football jumper, but isn't one.
I like that the little logo's in the middle, dead center.
Yes.
Like a superhero.
Yes. I like that too.
This is from ASOS.
Is it
It's
now?
a designer one, but from the ASOS.
This is from Alma de Ace,
Very
which
similar.
I think could be my drag name. Alma.
How are you? Oh, honey. Scandal.
Beckham's.
Yes.
We need to talk about the Beckhams.
Oh, my gosh.
So,
delicious.
This is now going to be so outdated for everyone listening because we're 1 week ahead.
Yeah.
But we are like in the midst of
Yeah.
the Brooklyn Beckham Instagram
My God.
nuclear option of him coming out and like, 5 slide
Yeah.
slamming his parents?
Going for it.
Yeah.
And it rings true, doesn't it?
I don't think it rings true. And I think this
Really?
will be an interesting discussion for us. So if you're not caught up on it, and I imagine everyone must be by this point.
I didn't say it was true. I said it rings true to the keen observer. Yeah.
He posted like 5 slides, basically being like Victoria and David have been like controlling him his whole life. Basically, they clearly hate. It's Meghan Markle all over again. They hate his new wife.
Yeah.
And then there's like
Salacious.
some salacious bits where he's like, okay, they controlled us. They only like you if you do social media, blah, 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 blah. But one of, my mum pulled back at the 11th hour from designing her dress and left her without one of her many dresses. And then at the wedding,
Yes.
when it was supposed to be the romantic dance between me and my new wife, my mum inappropriately danced on me.
Very inappropriately.
In front of 500 guests.
My God.
On me.
Delicious, though.
Implying, like...
Yeah, gyrating, we're talking.
Twerking.
Yeah.
You good to mama. What's going on?
How embarrassing for them, though, right?
How humiliating.
How so embarrassing. But
I don't know where to sit on it.
well, also you can sit on the side and just enjoy the show.
Well, this is my take, and I'll have put this out on Instagram by now. My take on it is the fire horse is good to us. we're like early 20. We're not even out of January.
We're early 20s.
We're in our early 20s, by the way, but we're early 2026. And the fire horse is a gossip horse.
Oh my God, I know.
The gossip horse is here. He's polished his hooves. We've had our first pussy palace of the year, and we're not even into February yet. How delicious! This is going to be if we don't go to war, this is going to be a juicy year. And even if we do go to war,
even if we do,
juice in the trenches.
You and I in the trenches. Will mine to be deployed together?
Yeah, it'll be like, did you see Putin's BBL? It is
what Daniel can do with powdered eggs.
because what were the ones of last year? I mean, there was so much last year, but like this is like on par with Katy Perry going to space.
Yeah,
Pussy Palace.
Yeah.
Like, and we're
just in January
so early.
Yeah.
Oh, we're being fed.
My God. I mean, the thing is, you can see that Victoria is hungry for the media, right?
Of course.
Right. But it's insane a little bit, the allegations, though.
I think, of course.
Maybe the truth's in the middle.
I think the truth is in the middle. And I also think, and I'm basing this on where we're at right now.
Yeah.
News may have come out by this point. I reserve the right to have changed my mind and be right in a different way. I think there were bits of what he was saying where I was like, you sound like a bit of a brat, and also like your partner is a bit of a brat, and you are both. There is definite like spin happening here. But also, have you read about Nicola Peltz.
Old Nikki Peltz.
Old Nikki Peltz. Nikki Peltz Beckham now. Her and her dad being sued by the wedding planners.
No.
So her dad is a billionaire.
Oh, really?
Her dad is a literal
wow.
billionaire.
Okay.
So part of his spin of being like, I don't want to be in the limelight. I just want to be a normal guy. It's like, okay, you're not Notting Hilling this and marrying a bookseller. You're marrying a billionaire, like model socialite heiress.
Yeah.
And the dad and her are being sued by their previous wedding planner for bullying and for not like all sorts of crazy stuff. And the wedding planners released a lot of the texts that were sent by his wife to them. And she's being a fucking bitch.
Be great if Victoria retaliated with her own stories, right? Become my new favorite sitcom.
About her own son?
Yeah.
He did not feed well when he was a baby. Should we talk about the time that you shat yourself? Because
do you remember that clip that went viral years ago? He was much younger, where he was so happy he had 1 million followers, and then his dad was like, "Yeah, I've got this many million," and his face was kind of like, It was like, why are you competing against your dad? He was like one of the most famous football in the world at the time, so he was hungry for it.
But then also, why are you competing against your son? That's also gross.
Yeah,
but I think. I'm sure they're a family that have positioned themselves in the limelight the whole time. Of course, that's a thing. But I also just don't believe that. I just get the sense that his wife probably is a bit of. But I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh, that Meghan Markle, I can tell she's a nasty piece of work. I don't know. She might be lovely. Yeah. She doesn't radiate lovely when you look at her. She
well, interesting also, though, that the other siblings have blocked him.
That's
a sign.
He seems like he could be a bit of a bunny boiler. And of course we know that I'm sure the Beckhams are as well. But actually, I have read accounts of, when you read about normal people that interact with them, people say they're lovely. And who knows, behind closed doors. We have had several people message to say, oh my God, was it Brooklyn that wrote in about the bitchy A-list mum to the podcast? Maybe.
Oh my God.
Although,
is she an actress? Well,
yeah, kind of. I don't know. Or was it like spin of being
Spice World, the most powerful drama? No.
But one of the clues was known as a ray of sunshine,
right? Which she is,
which Posh is not known for.
No.
So I don't think so.
It's hard, isn't it? I mean, because when that clip that went viral where he's teasing her and she's like, oh, I had it hard growing up. And he's like, how did you get to school? Was it in a Bentley? He just seems kind of down to earth. You just never know what happens behind closed.
I think they seem down to, I don't know.
Maybe the truth is, you know how kids interpret things. He was an ogre that said A, B, and C, and actually the truth is somewhere in the middle. I do like, though, have you seen how Madonna and her son interact on social media?
No.
It's quite real. She's like, hey, not fair, don't say that.
Oh, really?
Like in the message, he's like, sorry, Dad told me to, and stuff like that. It's quite real, and I like that. And
grounded.
Like, fuck your father and your new stepmother. Like,
how you actually would in real life with your child.
Kinda, yeah.
Interesting, though. I can't wait to see what develops. I'm sure what's coming next, if it's not already happened, is like a statement from David and Victoria being like, we love you and we're here for you.
The backing track to become one in the background.
Yeah, and then silence after that point. Like they'll just put out a message of support and then
they'll
adopt
a new son.
Ranks. Adopt a new son that looks like him.
Back.
And call it Queens.
Did you see?
What's another area of New York? They'll call
Brooklyn.
it. That's his name.
That's his name. Jersey.
They'll also call it Brooklyn. Yeah, Jersey.
Brooklyn too.
Yeah, Dumbo.
There must be a little Brooklyn like in Liverpool or something. But like, no, we mean that Brooklyn.
There probably is.
Did you see what happened? I kind of missed this, but with the son of a very, very famous, oh my God, I can't remember his name, who was in Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks?
Did you see what happened with his son? His son kind of went viral saying, you're not a good father, you don't show up, you've chosen your career the whole time. Tom Hanks then turned up at his son's house, had like a 6-hour conversation, and let the son film the last few minutes of it, admitting he hadn't been good, but he'd be present here and he'll be a father going forward. And that was... The internet kind of then forgave him. And I was like, do you know what? Kudos, to be fair. He didn't deny, he's like, I've been shit.
That's so interesting as well, because Tom Hanks does radiate good dad. And I think is to other people probably.
Maybe the email was about him. They just swapped the...
Maybe. I wonder, because that happens a lot, doesn't it? Do you remember, did you ever watch So Delicious and So BBC? The, what is her name? The one that played Bellatrix Lestrange in Harry Potter.
Helen Bonham Carter.
Helen Bonham Carter playing Beatrix Potter in the drama about Beatrix Potter. It was like a series about Beatrix Potter, but basically about what a fucking bitch she was.
Oh my God, was she?
She was a horrible mum.
Was she?
She loved other children.
Oh, how
She would get other children around and she'd throw picnics and like would be like Flopsy and Mopsy, like
That
her
sounds like
Peter
something
Rabbit.
you say to your kids. I love other children.
She would get all these other kids around. She loved the kind of adoration, and she would like throw picnics that were like themed in her books and all of that stuff. But her own children weren't allowed to join the picnic, and they had to watch through the keyhole.
Oh my God.
I think sometimes you get.
For a minute, I thought you meant that really old-fashioned program that was called Through the Keyhole. Who would live in a house like this?
They had to sit and watch through the keyhole.
Do you know, I've heard on so many occasions that the really nice people who you think are lovely and seem lovely, they could be the biggest cunts of all time.
Yeah.
I've been told in comedy that's the case.
So
massively.
interesting.
So let's try and be bitches so that we are...
I don't think we're in danger of being accused of being full two-faced. But yeah, like it's early 2026, and boy, are we well fed.
Wow.
So I'm thrilled. I have something I need to address.
I know. Okay, go on.
I need to go into it. I fear that as a people, we are going to have to accept that Joe Exotic, the Tiger King, is probably hung.
How does he get them? How he also turns completely straight lads.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Joe Exotic is dating yet another man who is way, way more attractive than him. And if we look at his dating history, his roster, it is exclusively quite good-looking DL trade, I would say generally. And he is obviously one of the ugliest people on this earth. And I think the only conclusion we can draw is that he probably is packing hog.
Oh my God, even that line about him.
Which is deeply, deeply sad to have to come to terms with, but I think we're all going to have to learn to get along.
But also makes sense. Now we know why Carol Baskins really hated him. She's been with small dick men all her life.
Size queen.
Yeah. And that what she really wants is
she wanted the king of the jungle.
Yeah.
Very sadly.
She wants Shere Khan's dagger.
She wants Shere Khan. It's really devastating, but I think it's something we're all going to have to come to terms with. Okay.
Wasn't that a crazy time? Was that
lockdown, wasn't it?
It was such a crazy
What a
time.
delicious era.
Oh my God, I know. Like the whole nation stopped breathing to watch it.
While the world is definitely ending, we are being really sort of treated to some dramas the last 5 years. Like we're going out with like stuff to talk about. When we're in hell, we'll have so much to talk about. Here we are. How are you?
I'm good. Guess what I did last week?
I can guess many things that you did last week.
I did my photo shoot for my poster for Edinburgh.
Yes, you did, and you look beautiful.
Oh my God, do you know what I do?
You sent me the contacts, which is industry lingo for thousands of photos to scroll through. You look lovely.
Oh, I mean, listen.
In almost all of them.
And then there are some then that really balance it out, aren't there? But like I use like one of the best people that can do it in the world.
Matt Crockett.
Yeah.
Matt Crockett, photographer extraordinaire, who has photographed Judi Dench.
Oasis.
And now you.
Boy band Oasis that you famously love.
The boy band Oasis, who I'm very intimate with.
The Trinity. And you for your poster, right?
And me for my poster, yeah.
The choreography of the chin to the left.
So this is what I was saying to you.
Yeah.
Some photographers just go like, tell me what you had for breakfast. Move around. Smile.
Yeah.
He is like, hey, how about if you put your arm there? And what if you turn? And okay, that's great. But now turn your chin like 3% to the right and 1% up. Yeah. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Squint slightly, gorgeous.
Chin
and then
down,
you get like
tit slightly to the left. Yeah.
Right tit to the right. And then you get like the most stunning picture because he knows what's going to look good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice working with him.
I promised myself to enjoy it because it's a big moment, you know. Like I promised myself to enjoy it all day long, and my agent was there, makeup artist there, and my agent had a role in some of the pictures. It was such a gorgeous special day. And lately, I've been getting like I've been lucky. I've been getting like a lot of compliments, and I've decided to do an old therapeutic tool where you own it, you take that compliment, you hold it, you don't bash it down, you know. So I mean, tell me I'm beautiful.
Dane, you're looking very beautiful today.
Thank you, Daniel. You sit with that and you hold it and you recognize the truth in that.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. Because before I would have like said a clever comment or bashed it away with a little joke, like, oh my God, yeah, face of a Greek god, but the body of Turkish delight. But actually, I'm feeling myself lately.
I did the work on that.
Yeah.
Like a while ago, because someone told me like there's nothing more annoying than when you compliment someone and it was a real thing, and I think it's something younger people do.
Yeah.
A real thing of like you get a compliment and you go, oh no I'm not, but you were blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And it's like, shut up.
Yeah.
I've put myself out there and complimented you. Just say thank you.
And also, saying thank you to that doesn't mean I haven't got this whole menu of demons and things I don't like.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't need to, but you don't need to like fritter through, be like, let me tell you that I hate myself. Let me tell you the ways.
Exactly.
Like,
so I'm leaning into it. I mean, I've done well on a Ozempic. My skin's looking well. My hair's looking well. My eyes looking well.
your hair is looking very well.
Thank you. She went away on holiday. She's just come back recently.
Yeah, it's rebranded. You went away on holiday and your hair has decided to go new me.
Yeah, she's kind of got
It's sort of falling differently. It's like a totally different hair.
Absolutely. I don't know why.
Now who's wearing a wig? Now who's wearing a wig? How interesting that hair's completely changed. Gosh.
I've been doing some whips across the country, work in progress as well, meeting lots of deviled eggs. Do you know they seriously are worried I'm going to steal their husbands? I'm like, guys, I'm not obviously really.
There have been a couple that have been like, I actually didn't bring my husband up to say hello. like if that was possible, you have other things to worry about than just Dane.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I wish I had that power. Do you know what I mean? I mean, unless you ask...
You don't not have that power.
No, I don't not have that power. But I wouldn't do that to a paid Patreon deviled egg.
So the thing to do is to sign up to the Patreon.
Well, I'm going to steal your husband.
Oh my God, Dane, before we go any further into today's nonsense, we should probably protect ourselves.
Both emotionally, spiritually, and digitally.
Digitally, yes, because today's episode is sponsored by Surfshark VPN, which is essentially like putting a little privacy curtain on your internet.
Oh God, thank God, some decency online.
Surfshark helps keep your online activity private and secure, so whether you're scrolling, browsing, or logging into public Wi-Fi that feels deeply untrustworthy, Surfshark's got your back.
And it protects your data on public networks, so your information isn't floating around for everyone to see. I wouldn't want people knowing what I've been looking at.
I wouldn't want people knowing what you've been looking at. Another thing we love is that one Surfshark subscription works across all your devices at the same time. So your laptop, your phone, your tablet, all covered by one account. And it's also genuinely easy to set up. You just download the app, turn it on, and suddenly your internet life is beautifully secure.
And Surfshark offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it with zero stress.
So if you want to secure your privacy online, here's what you do.
Go to surfshark.com/welcome to hell, or use the code welcome to hell at checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN.
That's surfshark.com/welcome to hell, or use code welcome to hell at checkout.
You'll also find the link and the code in the bio of this episode.
Oh my God, I feel so much more protected already.
It's cozy down here. And how have you been doing, honey? I heard you had a gorgeous show. They were all raving about it.
Yeah, loads of lovely deviled eggs came to see my show. That was really nice. It was really good. I've got 3 previews left, and then the tour begins. So tickets still available. Come and see me. I'm up and down the country. It's going. Yeah, it was actually really nice. I was a bit like, I hadn't done the show since before Christmas, and having those like 4 or 5 weeks away, I was a bit like, oh God. Do I still remember it? And B, in my mind, it was like less finished than it is. And then I did it, and I was like, oh, this is pretty much done. So I'm kind of ready to go.
Because you said the other day, you said something, and I was like, what? It's been 2 years you've been single.
Yeah, in 3 months' time, it will be 2 years since me and Adam broke up.
Okay, that's less powerful, but
well, like it's been a year and 9 months. It's nearly 2 years.
That has flown by, hasn't it? Isn't that scary?
It feels like it was 6 months ago.
Oh my God,
if that. Like it's crazy how long I've been single. So
your last show, your current show, all about breaking up and surviving that. Will your next show be about marriage?
Well, fucking hope so. I do. This year,
you're due a fair. The fates need to give you a little something.
I really want a boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's
one nice way of saying you want to need a boyfriend.
Yeah. The last few months, and especially the last few weeks, I'm just like, I just feel really ready to like be in a relationship again. I'm really ready to date someone. So
I remember the week you were going back on the apps. You're like, yeah, I'm going to meet someone. I was like, I don't want to have to tell him that it is hell out there, that it is rancid evil hell. Oh. He'll have to learn that. I mean, I was like, yeah, that would be really nice for you. Like,
good luck with that.
By the swamp, enjoy.
Yeah. But I have had a pickup in male attention in the last few weeks.
Gorgeous male attention, actually.
I am going on a date next week, so I'll report back.
And they look like the cast of Valhalla.
Yeah, a lot of men with dark brown hair and beards and jobs, which is what I'm looking for. Oh. Gosh. Dark brown hair, beard, and a job.
Job being the operative word.
There, a job would be wonderful.
Lovely?
Isn't it nice?
Wipes his bum fully.
When they have gainful employment.
Because of our criteria.
The bar is...
Girl,
inhale.
On that note, I am struggling acclimatizing to Western life here where we don't have the bum gun.
I do think we should be getting it more.
Yeah.
Because you can get bidet. Where do you sit on that? Where do you get
bidet? I say
bidet.
But I don't love those. I want the bum gun that they have in Thailand.
It's all sort of one of a
No,
one.
it's not.
It's a type of bidet, isn't it?
The good
Bidet.
name of the bum gun. Welcome to our bum gun.
Welcome to our bum gun. It's easy to get fitted though, isn't it?
I heard not, because my TikTok knows I'm into it now. It's showing me all the plumbing can be a bit complicated, I think.
But it's just running water in a little.
Well, listen, I don't work for the elements.
Well, maybe you should do the Don't a lot of Middle Eastern families have a milk bottle, milk carton full of water that you use to just sort of have a little slosh around? An old semi-skimmed full of water.
An old milk carton.
Oh god.
Rope and bucket.
I want one of those Japanese ones.
Oh
that,
my god.
It reads your bum like a fingerprint. It's like, hello Daniel, and then it like spritzes you down, air dries you with a hairdryer, rims you, and then sends you on your way. I want one of those. God,
I do not. Mine would be like, no arse detected.
No anus present here.
No, that's not wrong.
At this point in time, the Traitors has finished, but we're not at the point where we've seen the finish of the Traitors.
So we're talking from the past or the future? Where are we?
We're talking from the past, but we're about to be watching the finale.
Oh my god.
So you guys know what happened.
Yeah,
we at this point know what's happened, but right now we've got the finale to come.
Yeah, let us have that drama.
I can't wait, but I'm also going to be bereft because then it will be a full 9 to 11 months before we get Celebrity Traitors.
Well, you need to start watching the Irish one, but yeah, you're right.
I will. A friend of mine, my friend Ali, has a great question. Like
Bill.
Ali McBeal, my friend, has a great conversation icebreaker question. What would your cutaway scene be in The Traitors? You know when it pans to them in their hotel room and it'll be like Tom Daly washing his abs, or it'll be someone doing a headstand, or it's someone like writing in their journal, and it's something that sums you up as a person. What would yours be?
That's really good. I think it might be something sweet like stirring a pot, but what's much more likely is like sneaking out of the questioning straight man's bedroom.
It pans over to you and you're just sucking off someone's husband.
No, I think I'm just by his pelvis, undoing his belt, and just do a coy look to the camera. I think it'll be one of those belts that's really hard to get off.
Yes, we just endlessly and it's like,
Claudia, do you have scissors?
The metal bit's quite stiff, so you're having to like.
Or realistically, I'm coming back down to the kitchen. No one is hitting up those lovely snack jars full of sweets.
Yes.
I think I'd be talking to people, be like, oh my God, that's so interesting, staring at them. I think I might just go down and eat them all.
Binge eating is what your cutaway would be.
My cutaway would be binge eating.
My cutaway would be binge eating. What would mine be?
Yeah.
I think I am listening to my own voice notes. It pans away and I'm holding my phone and I'm just playing my own voice notes and throwing my head back and laughing.
Girl.
I'm nodding to myself.
The nodding.
I'm enjoying it like a thriller.
Because I forget that I authorized saying that thing. I was like, God, I can be funny.
So funny.
Isn't it funny that you forget?
I listen back to my own voice notes and I think, my God, this is my favorite show.
And sometimes I listen back I'll do a double speed, I'll do a 1.5.
When you post a story on Instagram and then you see that someone hot or someone famous or an old school friend or anyone of interest has liked it, and then you have to go back to the beginning of your own stories and review them through their eyes.
I do that too.
Let me imagine I'm them looking at this.
I've arrived at the door of Insta.
Yeah.
I've knocked on Dane's door. What's that look like?
I'm someone who is attractive and might be into Daniel. Okay, let me look.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh, he's busy as well, and he has a friendship group.
Do you ever just review the whole grid as well? What would that look like?
Yes, a little scroll through. And sometimes something gets removed at that point.
Sometimes I'll change the order of what's pinned at the front, the way they'll pin.
That's not serving me.
Yeah. And how will that... I might add in another emoji there in that description at the top. Well, we are busy, fun, sexy, popular girls. Well, I love your cutaway for that.
Yeah. I'm either listening to my own voice notes or I'm chopping onions.
I said this in one of the bonuses, so I'll say it here as well, that... apparently, Alan Carr was saying on an interview that there's actually a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
Which you don't see. So there's a lot of just reading books, scratching yourself.
So interesting.
Being forced to talk about something.
I think we don't see that they do a really good job of like psychological warfare on them.
Oh, you were telling me this about the table, weren't you?
They play a lot of music at them. I think they do isolate them a lot. I think there's a lot of like stuff to make it feel quite heightened and make them all be like, oh. So that is why we get this drama and intensity from them. Fun. Also, I was looking through, I don't know if you've seen this one. I was looking through our emails.
Yeah.
And one of the deviled eggs has written in to say that she started I think she started binge watching us in like November, like new to the podcast, worked through everything, has internalized a lot of our sayings. And she said that her boyfriend, she's really enjoying, for goodness sake. And her boyfriend stepped out of the bathroom at night, helicoptered his dick at her. And she went, for goodness sake, come and give me a rogering then. And he just immediately went soft.
I thought you were going to say she said that do make me laugh, or you don't even know a banana.
Well, now I know a banana.
That's him.
Big
That's
fan
hilarious.
of that. Big fan of Welcome to Hell being brought into the bedroom.
Didn't someone else... They were having some jiggery pokery in the car.
We read this one out.
Oh, yeah.
The guy with the amazing name, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, and they hit the button and suddenly they had us going, darling!
Someone got sucked off to us introducing the podcast, basically. As it should be.
As it should be. Use our hit song as a theme song.
Yes,
Remedy
absolutely.
The lip.
Sign up to the Patreon, then you can hear a bonus episode while you're noshing someone off.
Shall we? Shout out to Pret. That apple cinnamon latte is amazing.
Yeah, talk the listener through.
Okay, in 1874, apples were first introduced from Persia.
Yes.
And no, because sometimes their syrups, they get a bit too syrupy, sweety. This is perfect.
Really
it's
light.
subtle.
So delicate.
And it's quite rogue to do that far from autumn.
Apple and what?
Cinnamon.
Coffee.
But
it is...
In what will soon be spring. That's rogue.
No, I think it's quite interesting.
Well, I didn't say it wasn't interesting.
Apples in spring. Apples in spring suits. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
But it's not strong.
No.
It's just a delicate hint.
It's just,
It's sort of...
You're walking down the road and cinnamon's just going, hi, I'm not invasive. I'm behind you.
You're drinking a coffee and they've just brought out the apple pie in the background.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Thank you. Thank you, Brett.
Do you want to talk about sin?
I would love to talk about sin. It's my favourite subject. What do you have for me for the sin bin, Daniel?
My sin for the week is people wearing coloured contacts. You know when they put the coloured contact lenses, it has never, ever looked good.
Ever.
No one has ever looked at you in your coloured contacts and gone, wow, she has blue eyes. You do not look like that. No one is believing it.
No.
It makes a strange, chunky bump in the most unnatural colour.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at you and thinking you're a natural yellow-eyed person. I'm thinking you're about to slither out of a tree and sing Trust in Me. Like you look like you're about to, or you look like you're about to take a bite out of my neck. You look so scary. And even when you watch like The Witcher and like fantasy things, their coloured contacts don't look good.
I know.
So if Netflix money can't make it look good, you're not doing it in your bedroom in Milton Keynes.
Delicious. And also, I've said to people, I like your contacts. I've offered them that as a line. And they're like, oh, how do you know? Oh, honey, everybody knows, my darling.
Because they're an inch thick and your eyelids can't close over them?
Yeah. And because traditionally we don't have turquoise eyes.
They're a colour not seen in nature?
Do you know the name of the snake from the Jungle Book?
Yeah, Car.
Okay. Oh, isn't it? Is she? I don't want to get her.
Gay man.
Oh, it's a gay man. Okay, yeah.
Trust. They always look bad, and they're always like
they look sore as well.
They also they shrink the pupil to like an unnatural little dot.
Yeah,
where you look sort of like you're being turned into a zombie.
Yeah, and they have this element, especially because they're big in the Desi community, where it's like, sorry, is that bitch staring at me in a way? Does she want to fight? They have this weird
blue. Why always blue?
Yeah, that weird royal blue that they have, and it makes them look a little bit like they're just north of the wall in Game of Thrones.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. They look like White Walkers. They look like White Walkers, or like 28 Days Later, kind of like.
Okay, you meet your perfect soulmate, Tom Hardy. He's an absolute lovely, but Tom Hardy with feelings and love, and he'll rescue you from a burning tower and he'll bake you an apple crumble. But he insists his thing every day, a new color, a new me, pink, turquoise, gold, silver on Tuesdays.
I'm desperate enough that yes.
Oh wow!
I'm desperate enough that yes.
Okay.
What about you? Would you?
Yeah, I just make him wear sunglasses the whole time.
I'd pretend he was a mythical beast. That's how I'd have to get through it.
Santor, my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He's some sort of like fey being, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm not liking it.
Yeah.
I'm not looking him in the eye.
And also, like Ripples, you'd go forward and just make excuses for everyone. It's the thing he's doing. He's character acting. It's method.
He was hit on the head. So I hate it. Anyway, that's my sin.
Nice.
Oh my God, it's just gone up in flames. What's yours?
Mine, I'm throwing into the sin bin like uniformity. Like I was in a bar looking around at lads, and everyone had like beautiful teeth, all the same size, beautiful eyebrows, Lego hair, and I was like, it was actually really unattractive. I was like, gosh, can we go back to a time where the teeth had lived experience? Do you know what I mean? They've had a special on Netflix. I want those teeth.
When the teeth were doing acting through song.
Exactly.
I
want hair and beard that's lived through Valhalla. I want
second mention of Valhalla this episode. Thank you.
Like dietitians have been telling us, I want some roughage, actually. Do you know what I mean? Don't give me
just variety.
Yeah. And don't give me like Lynx Africa. Give me like eau de mécanique. Give me like a manly, rugged smell. I want a bit of rough lived-in stuff. I don't want this landscaped, all look the same uniformity. It's not attractive to me.
It is like more than ever because we've always sort of had it like when the emo cut was in, and then like back in your day, mod cuts and stuff like that. But it does feel like more than ever like the broccoli hair and then like the low taper fade, and now and I reserve the right to get one myself. The the loose perm and like all of that. It's like
the eyebrows, the teeth, exact same size.
All the boys looking exactly the same.
I see a guy the other day who smiled at me and then jumped on the train, and I was like, okay, there's my husband who's left me. I called him Lestat, but he had gorgeous kind of the teeth here,
canines,
like natural ones, and I was like, how lovely. He stood out compared to the other lads.
I am really sad about all the celebrities getting the crazy facelift. Have you seen Melissa McCarthy recently?
No. God, what's happened there?
I mean, she doesn't look bad. She looks great. She just doesn't look like Melissa McCarthy.
But there's something in like looking special, and I feel like people forget.
And also when it's so you're a comedian.
Yeah,
you are like iconic. You are sort of warm and like lovable and like known for your kind of like I was going to say expressionistic. What's the word? How kind of like emotive you are. She's obviously been on like the Ozempic and stuff, but she's also, I think, had like a facelift and like,
oh wow,
she just looks very kind of, she doesn't look bad, she looks glam, but she just sort of doesn't look like Melissa McCarthy. She doesn't look like, you don't look at her and go, wow, funny woman.
Yeah.
She's,
I just think ironically, everyone's starting to look the same, and it's not special or nice. It doesn't sing to my soul, doesn't.
Yeah, everyone getting their eyelids, the blepharoplasty, everyone's getting the upper eyelid like stripped back, and it completely changes how they look.
Have you ever seen like when a lad then smiles and he's got those luminous Essex teeth? Could you date someone with those teeth?
Yeah. Oh really? Yeah. We've already talked about this. I want like a rich Essex second generation construction worker.
Oh, this was an Essex...
we all just going to Maldives.
This was an Essex dad, and they looked like pillars. Each one looked like a pillar the exact same
Lovely.
size.
You're right, babe. Let's get you a new Range Rover, I think. I want one of them.
I'm not saying I want toothless, though. I'm not saying I want the other extreme. Anyway, that's what
you'll have to have that living where you live. In Kent, that's what you're getting.
Yes, I will say I'm the only man on my street with teeth and dreams, and it's the God's honest truth. Right, well, I'm throwing that into the sin bin.
Doesn't burn very well.
Gosh, also sounded like a latte being made.
Let's go over to the correspondence from the deviled eggs.
Where does the correspondence? Does that live in the pantry? The correspondence pantry. Where does that live?
Parish notices.
Oh, yes.
Church notice board.
There we go. Oh, yes.
It's on the church notice board.
Church of the Undead.
This was sent in to us like first week of December.
Yeah.
And we didn't clock it, but I'm going to read it just because it's really cute. Dearest aunties, the 7th of December is my wife and I's 6th wedding anniversary. Brackets, hetero. I'm so sorry about that.
Good pronunciation on 6th there as well.
6th. We've been going through IVF treatment for the last few years. I won't over-egg the pudding, but it hasn't always been the easiest. We're past that age where everyone's getting married and into the age where women seem to get pregnant like the Immaculate Conception and men moan about being fathers with scant regard for those chasing along in the rear. Needless to say, it's been so tough and sometimes it feels like there's not a lot to smile about. However, in our household, there is one thing that guarantees my darling wife to bray with laughter like the proverbial donkey, and that is your podcast.
Oh,
So
great lyricist. Gosh.
Yes, beautifully written. So thank you for those moments of catty, scandalous, outrageous, camp, queer, hilarious distraction. We don't thank each other enough for the small graces in life, and this was my chance. I'm smiling as I write this, as my glorious, radiant wife also has ADHD, and self-awareness is not her strong suit. So I am imagining hearing this on her speakerphone as she wanders around the house, totally oblivious that it is talking about her.
Oh my God, that's delicious.
It would be wonderful if you could find some way of communicating a happy anniversary and that I love her more than words could say.
God.
And if she remains oblivious, I hope other couples on an IVF situation hear it and are reminded that when things get tough, you always have each other.
Oh.
Isn't that sweet?
How did he sign off? Is there a name?
He signed off, you always have each other, and 2 gay millennials in fabulous outfits. June Halloween wins. Thank you.
Right, okay.
Kisser.
Oh my God, do you know what that makes me feel like?
Disgusted, actually.
To find someone that loves you, what a sweetheart.
What a sweetie.
Lovely, lovely man.
So I'm sorry happy belated
and if
anniversary.
The marriage doesn't work out, ring me.
Come along to a live show. And
yeah.
But just like, so sweet.
Oh
We
my
missed
God.
happy belated anniversary to both of you. I hope the IVF thing.
And IVF is such a hard journey.
Oh my God.
You
I
know
hope
what I mean?
it.
And you're reminded constantly all around with kids and stuff.
I hope it takes off soon.
I'm so glad that you've got each other, and I'm so glad that you've got us, and you get enjoy. I really love and get moved when a straight man listens, and when a straight man writes in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, just like
a straight man took to the pencil before Christmas and did that illustration of us, and I thought,
yes,
it just feels extra special.
It does, especially as 2 people who were mercilessly bullied by them in our childhood. It's nice to have.
We were never bullied by the art department. To be fair, but,
my God, no.
But that is gorgeous.
Did I tell you when I was like,
you were bullied by a brush?
My teenage art teacher was like she was quite nice, but she was also like very Christian.
Oh.
And we sort of used to like grill her on it. And at one point we were like, so do you believe we're going to hell because we're gay? Me and my gay friend. And she was like, well, yes. And
that politely.
Yeah. She was like, well, because she was nice, but she was like, well, I do, yes. But you know, and like explained it. And we were like,
oh my God.
You're an art teacher.
Great.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. Go and work in geography.
Did you do passive aggressive coursework to get back? This is all about the demise of a woman who hated gays.
This is about an ugly woman who teaches art. Portrait of an ugly woman who teaches art.
The new, very long-winded novel. That was very moving.
Really cute.
Yeah.
Well,
we don't have an accolade for like something that was moving, do we? No. We must. In when you're a soldier, you get given the Purple Heart. You know,
they can have the purple parsnip.
Yes, there we go.
I have a more salacious letter to read to you. Okay. My husband wrote his vows on ChatGPT.
Oh God, what a catch.
I got married late last year to the love of my life. We've been together since college, and I was over the moon when he finally popped the question.
Nice.
Our wedding was super cute, and when he read his vows, which he'd written himself, I pretty much wept. They were so beautiful and made me feel so special. He doesn't always express his feelings as much as I wish he would, so it felt extra meaningful to hear this side of him in that moment. Cut to our honeymoon when I'm using his phone to order snacks to our sun lounger and use his notes app to write down what he wanted. Yeah, I bet you did. A few notes down is a copy and pasted response from ChatGPT where I can see it has written his vows for him based on, TBH, some pretty basic prompts. I'm kind of devastated, but I don't know if I should be. It feels really disappointing to think those words didn't come from the heart, but instead came from boiling some water in a data center in Des Moines. Am I right to feel let down?
I love that she went and had a little nose.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Even if you trust your partner implicitly, if they pass you an unlocked phone, it is your right as a woman,
as Lily Allen taught us.
Yeah, to search for that pussy palace, check up on the dojo. Like, I'm going to have a little flick.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a little flick. I'm going to go away and have a little flick.
Do you know what? Like, I was all ready to come flying for him, but then she said he's not great at expressing himself. And isn't there something quite sweet about the fact he was like, I haven't got this in me. I might go to ChatGPT. It is a bit gross.
No.
But in the old version of that is people used to hire people to.
Yeah, but at least that was written by a human.
Yeah, no, that is gross, but there's just a small thing.
I think the thing for me is basic prompts.
Yeah, I guess that's
Tell them she is pretty, has a balayage.
Insert a joke about an ex. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, a little bit of me is like, well, how much did he input? How much was like...
He needs to deny that and go, ha ha, got you.
Got you.
Knew you'd do that.
Wrote that myself.
Yeah.
I
do hate how reliant people are on ChatGPT. Like, I do not have a relative now who doesn't consult it for medical stuff.
I hate it so much. When people are like, oh, you know, I wanted to redesign my room. I asked ChatGPT, use your brain. I wanted to know where I should put my sofa.
I challenged my mum's neighbour. I was like, check with ChatGPT whether it's reliable to give you information around your health. And it come back and it was inconclusive. And I was like, there we go.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Have you seen the clip of ChatGPT, a guy asking it how to spell strawberry?
No.
He's like, it's gone massively viral. Right. He's like, how many R's are in the word strawberry? And it's like, hey, thank you so much for asking. There are 2 R's in strawberry. And he's like, okay, you've written out strawberry and I can see that there are 3 R's in strawberry, how you've written it, but you're telling me there are 2. And it goes, I see what you mean. Easy mistake to make. But no, it is, let's spell it out. It's S-T-R, there's 1 R, A-W-B-E-R, there's the second R, and then rye.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, wow, you're wrong.
I'm really worried that you're going to be controlling the world.
Yeah, I don't want you in charge of the nukes. No. In fact. I don't know. I think
listen, there's no coming back from it now they're married. But
yeah. I think, listen,
if he has husband dick, can we forgive?
He wanted to do something. I don't know. I think it's ick. I would be icked, and I would be a little bit sad if I thought, because I think the thing is,
but we're thinking of us.
No, I'm thinking ChatGPT. If he had sat down, if you could see that he had written vows, and then he was like, "Can you make this a bit more poetic?" Yeah. Because he can't. That's one thing. If he's just written like, write vows for a wife. Want to say she's pretty and special, then fuck you.
Yeah.
You've not even tried. Do you know what I mean? But I would rather have rubbish vows that he wrote himself, where he's trying. Yeah. That would move me more.
Oh, do you know what? I am getting confused. I'm thinking of the best man's speech, but these are the vows.
This is standing in front of an altar, making your vows and promises, and it was written by a robot that was like boiling a fish.
Would you write your own vows as well?
Of course I would write my own vows. But I might go Mrs. Maisel and make them funny.
You'd probably do them in Old English, wouldn't you?
Yes, in front of the druid. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It depends though. What if they were great? She didn't say, did she?
Yeah, she loved them.
Okay.
That's why it's so sad, because she found them really moving and then it wasn't actually him that wrote them. I would rather have like bad vows that seem like they were written by like a toddler for his mum than great vows that were written by a robot. I think there's something quite tragic about that.
Yeah, it's not a great sign for the relationship going forward. No. What would be worse if someone... I bet it happens now. People use ChatGPT to do a eulogy.
Dane, I've seen someone do that.
Oh my God.
When I was on my way back from New York in 2023, I was stood in the queue behind a woman who was asking ChatGPT to write an email to let them all know that Dad was dead.
Oh my God.
Well, her dad-in-law. She was in the queue.
We don't deserve to survive on the planet, do we? I don't think we do.
This is what I come to, and this is what I felt with Pluribus, and it's what I feel when they announce all the war and all of that stuff. And like when it's like, oh, Russia might launch the nukes. I'm like, okay, okay. As long as everyone else is dying, like as if I die, that's fine. If everyone else goes, If you die as well, that's fine.
Yeah.
If it's just me dying, I'm livid about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the FOMO is gone if everyone's irradiated.
That is fair, but...
And I don't think this planet needs us. I don't think we deserve to be here.
I hear that, but I want to see how Madonna's comeback album goes. And also, it's my debut this summer, so like autumn, next door.
Oh, fine.
Okay.
I think we've got time.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, I'm thinking like a spring death in like 2029. Let me have Christmas.
I might like die on behalf of Greenland. I'll go there and help the Inuits fight off.
Oh, that would be a nice thing.
Some of the shamanic powers. And
I might die kind of protecting a Pret.
Oh, really? Really? After you coming for them with their food, you'll turn on them the last minute.
But I love them and I want them to do better.
Yeah, okay.
They're my Brooklyn Beckham.
I'm envisaging like Dobby with the spoon outside the Pret.
Me with a pitchfork guarding people back from Pret-a-Manger.
What's the woman
looters
used to ring up to complain about no oat milk? What was her name?
Oh, Reginda.
Reginda, barricade yourself inside.
In the Walthamstow Pret a Manger. Yeah. I phoned her this morning. I'm staying in London for a couple of days. I phoned her because they've updated them. Walthamstow Pret in Walthamstow Mall. They've updated their Deliveroo app with all of the like seasonal latte flavors, and in doing so, they've removed the regular latte. So you can't order a regular latte now. So I have to ring them up and go, "Oh, your little boy who does the app has fucked up again."
They have a special phone, and they're like, "It's ringing.
It's him again.
It's him again.
He's back."
Well, that was a bit of fun.
Bit of fun. Have you got a letter?
I have a letter from a lovely devil tech. Dear aunties, I recently became single after getting rid of my man-child. I live outside London and was out with other girls from work hitting the porn star martinis when a hot Australian tree surgeon approached me. Just what the doctor ordered.
Oh my God. That is what I'm ordering from every doctor.
I thought you were going to say from every Pret.
From every Pret.
He'd been in the area on a job but lived in rural Essex. He cut to the chase and offered his services.
Oh.
I loved his confidence when he suggested I should take him back to mine.
Please.
He said up top that he'd missed the last train if he came to mine, and due to the area I live in, there's no other way home. He asked if I could pay for his Uber home afterwards.
No, stay. Also, you're a tree surgeon. Build a nest.
He said he didn't have the funds but would make up for it in the bedroom.
Okay.
Not husband material then, but I liked his honesty and it felt quite fun to role play being a power boss bitch.
Yeah.
We looked it up and it would be £80.
Oh my God.
Aunties, given his himbo Antipodean vibes and a background of climbing trees, I decided he would be a skilled lover. In reality, I was met with a sluggish tree sloth. It was terrible. At one point, he announced it was for me to get us both over the finish line, and he hinted that me being a slightly larger lady was what was stopping him perform.
Absolutely not.
Lovely.
Absolutely not.
Needless to say, he sorted himself out and then turned around and proceeded to snore. Not on my watch. I ordered his Uber within minutes and woke him up when it arrived. Aunties, the Uber was not to his home, but to the local train station 4 miles away.
Delicious.
For a fifth of the price.
Beautiful work.
His journey onwards was on him. With no trains, I assumed he'd climb up a tree and have a sleep. I would have loved to have seen his face when he was driven to the station and told the journey was over. I watched his journey on the app and I tipped the driver after. No regrets. Kisso, kisso. Rural boss bitch. Oh, how delicious.
RBB. Beautiful work.
There is something a little bit sexy in like, hey, I'm a bit of a himbo. I'll sort you out, but I've not got the money to get home. Will you pay my Uber after?
Yeah.
And I guess there is something sexy in that. But then you've got that confidence, my darling.
Pay it off.
Then you bring it.
Pay it forward.
To say during sex you're saying, hey, this is for you to get us over the finish line.
I don't think you should be allowed to be a tree surgeon if you're not good in bed.
Or hot. I mean, assuming he was hot, but yeah.
Sounds hot. Yeah, I think that should be part of the, like, if you're going to work with trees in any way, other than
I'm just giggling
being
imagining you giving this feedback during the sex. Like, I think going forward, we'll...
I'm not sure that you should be able to do this without... I think like that should be one of the requirements. If that man that chops logs on TikTok,
yes,
if he was a terrible lover,
you'd want to be like, sorry, can we ring Trading Standards because I've been missold?
Get in touch with the Ombudsman because this is.
Oh my God, honey,
missold.
The Ombudsman for like hookups that have been missold.
Oh, that should be. Let's rename this podcast.
Oh my.
The Hookup Ombudsman.
Yeah. And we have to do that as a sketch. That's fucking hilarious.
And he couldn't make you come. Okay.
Well, let me just go for your statutory rights and let me know what this, if you bought it online.
You do have 14 days. Did you pay for that through Amex? £80. At that point, you are almost paying for a sex worker.
Yeah, which is fine, I guess. If you
which is fine, but maybe just do that and then they will get you off because they'll be a professional.
Yeah, well, I love that she was like, I definitely don't want him to stay, but also... There's also a little bit of him playing. You know those kind of Aussie backpackers in London, what they're like. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let me play on my charm and see what I can get.
So funny.
He's so funny.
Love that you just winged him off to, by the way, rural British train station.
Yeah.
There was not a train coming for until 6:30 in the morning.
Until autumn, I'd say. like, there is no shop open. Yeah. He is on a bench.
I'm afraid all of today's trains are cancelled due to leaf on the line.
We saw a red robin in the tree earlier on. The whole station's been evacuated.
Red squirrels have been seen further up the line, and therefore we are going.
Or the creme de la a carrier bag was spotted. That can close down a whole region, can't it? He would have spent the night on a bench, 100%.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what the conversation was like at the end. Just the Uber being like, okay, here you go. And he'd be like, no, this is
not where I'm meant to be.
No, leave 5 stars. Thank you. Bye.
5 stars, my friend. Bye.
Well, good on you, darling.
Yeah,
good
really
on you, rural
fabulous
boss
work. RBB. Oh, what a lovely second
time.
episode of the season.
Now.
We have been well supported so far with things to talk about. The world is giving at the moment.
Continue to send in your questions, your praises, your compliments.
We do love compliments.
Dilemmas.
And also just requests for advice. It can even just be a single sentence being like, what's the best blah, blah, blah. I don't know, something.
Yeah, because some people are saying they feel pressure to be funny. Honey, leave that to us to be funny and beautiful. It might just be like, it might be one sentence or here's a scenario.
It can be like, what's the best meal to cook on a first date?
Yeah.
It can be something as simple as that, and we'll riff on that.
I have a coworker who wears her wigs too tight. How do you subtly raise this with them?
But I guess all that's left to say, I'm on tour. Come and see me on tour. Tickets are available. I would say half the shows are now sold out, but we are adding more. Very imminently, Australia dates coming, and we're also, it's very available. Go to my website.
Yeah, I'm doing whips. I did a sold out whip at Bristol Comedy Festival the other week. It was gorgeous, full of deviled eggs, which was lovely.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I'll be doing those around the country, and the new season has started now. I watched it last week of 8 out of 10. I have to learn it. What's it called?
Oh my
8
God.
out of 10 Cats Does Countdown.
8 out of 10
I
Cats
must
Does
learn
Countdown.
the show
Yes,
I was
the
on.
TV show that you were on, yeah.
So I'm on this season, so I will let you know the minute it drops.
I'm not on this season. Big thank you to our producers podcast. Also sign up to the Patreon if you're not. We're having an amazing time. We've got a community on there. There's 1,500
Do you know
Fabergé eggs.
Because we were doing a show on the same night and people got selfies with us, and so many people saying that we're so nervous. I was like, oh my darlings, I can't think of people that love a selfie more and love it, especially me that love attention. I demand.
People that come up to me and I'm so sorry, can I have a selfie? And I'm like, you mean a chance to practice my selfie face?
At least you have some decorum. I'm that bitch that'll be like, excuse me, did you want a selfie? Come back.
When we did our joint show and you were just offering selfies to the bar staff, to the cleaner, to security's coming over to be like, can you leave? And you're like, did you want a selfie home? Anyway, go and join the Patreon. It's £4 a month and you get an extra bonus episode.
If you love us.
Extra bonus episode every single day. Every single day.
Oh, wow.
We're never off. It's really exhausting. We're killing ourselves. Every week, we also do a book club. We're doing a new book club pretty soon. We'll be announcing that soon.
Oh, we might be doing some tarots.
We have announced.
Yeah.
If you subscribe to the highest tier.
By taro, I mean the Japanese purple sweet potato.
The sweet potato root. No, we will do you a tarot reading. Or Dane will do a tea leaf reading.
Yes, perfect.
Limited time offer only. Anyway, we love you very much. Thank you for listening.
Really
Come find us on Patreon. Thank you to our producers, Podcast House. Thank you to the Angels at Auburn Jam who made our fabulous music. And Dane, thank you.
Thank you.
Kisso, kisso, bye.
Kisso, kisso, bye.